And a big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring the KRIM Community Spotlight Program. Good morning. Good morning. RIM Country. I have to get my mouth to work this morning. This is Chris Higgins in the studio, and I hope you had a great weekend. It is Halloween today. Remember, the Towner Payson Trunk or Treat is going on today, and that is in Rumsey Park. There's also the Fall Festival at Mountain Bible Church. So a couple activities going on, but hope you had a great weekend. We know there were a lot of festivities at different places going on, and hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Well, now it is time to talk about a young person in the community, a middle school soccer player that has an incredible opportunity in front of her, and we're talking about Anna Madrid. And in the studio this morning, along with Anna, is her mom, Lydia Madrid, and her uncle, Saul Cancino. Good morning to all of you.
Morning.
Good morning. And if you want to come on up to the mics here, thank you so much. And Anna, this is quite an experience that you're going to have here, being part of this U.S. Olympic Development Program. Are you a little excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I bet. Well, first, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been playing soccer?
Well, I started when I was like 4, so how much is
Pre-K
that, 10
through the Payson Parks and Rec. So yeah, about 4 years. When they were just cute and
and running
flips
around.
and
I know, yeah, they're like little bobbleheads.
Yep.
And they're just chasing the ball.
Little ants.
The little ants.
Playing tag.
Yeah, and they're in a group, and they're like, hey, and the ball's going over here, and they're running around. So 4 years is when you started, 4 years old. So 10 years you've been playing soccer? Yeah, about 10 years. So your sister, she says that you just are crazy about soccer. You love soccer. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's hard, but I always find it fun, like when I learn new stuff and like when I'm with my team, it's fun.
It's fun. So what grade are you in right now?
8th.
8th grade. So last year of middle school for you. This is the last year, and you'll be going into high school next year. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm excited because all of my 8th grade friends last year are now in high school, so I'll get to play with them next year.
And let me see, so that's the freshmen. They're freshmen this year. There are a lot of freshmen. That is the big class.
Yeah.
It's just called the big class, I think, by all of the faculty there at the high school. So do you have a lot of friends that are freshmen now that are playing soccer?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you're looking forward to reuniting with them and playing again?
Yeah, they're good.
There was a team she played with too last year for the middle school. So when they were in 7th grade, they actually won their playoff the championship for the middle school.
For the middle school?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit, and tell everyone a little bit about that. How was that experience, like your season, and then getting into the playoffs?
It was good. We had a good season. I think we only lost one team. We lost 2 times or 3 times, but it was only that one team, and then we won every other game, and then our tournament we won every game.
Wow, that is great. So that must have been a lot of fun, winning in the playoffs like that, and so you mentioned that the times maybe when it's a little bit harder, when it's the hard work, you're like, but that shows you that it pays off, right?
Yeah.
It's all that hard work. Yeah.
The grind.
And a lot of traveling too.
And a lot of traveling.
It's the traveling.
Hard work for the parents as well, yes, all the traveling. So, Saul, you were the one, I guess, that made Anna and her mom Lydia aware of this Olympic Development Program. Can you tell us a little bit about the program?
Yeah, well, the program is set it's pretty much a path into the U.S. national team. So they have boys and also for girls. So they start from, I think the path starts from the age of her brother, which her brother is also participating in it, but he's 10, right? So from like under 10s all the way to under 21s. So this program was set. It was set for a lot of reasons. but of course, the main reason is to have the kids develop and get exposed to coaching and you know, to dream, to be able to dream, and if their dream was to make the U.S. national team, have a direction for them. But with that, also there's other, what was I going to say? I lost the train of thought there. There's the, well, I'll get back to that. But it's really what it is. It's giving, oh, that's what it was. So all the college coaches and also the professional teams have a place for them to go. So it's in one place where they can actually look at these players and set them up for the future, or their future as well. So it has all the benefits of it, where it works for the player and also works for college coaches, and they don't have to go scouting everywhere. They see all the best players in the country in one place.
Gotcha. So yeah, it sounds like it is a great opportunity then for universities and colleges to
professional teams.
Wow, to check out the players.
Right.
Wow. So you said it starts at 10 years old.
Yeah, under 10s. Usually, what they'll do is for that age group. I think until they get to under 15s, that age group, their path is all the way to the state team. So they'll make the state team at those age groups, and then once you get to under 15s, then you can move up from the state team to the regional team to the national team.
Oh wow!
So it kind of steps that way.
Yeah.
But for the younger kids, it's more of getting them exposed and getting them playing against other players at that level and having fun. You know, it's more in the younger ages for them to get the passion for the sport, you know, the love for the sport. So.
Now, you wanted to make sure people understood that this opportunity is available for any young person that's playing sports.
It is.
These programs are out there.
And definitely, I want to make the parents aware, the kids aware, that there are programs out there if they're looking to develop their kids, or they're seeing some strong potential in their kids, and you want to find a direction. I mean, that's a great path to go, because throughout that path you're going to get great coaching. You know? Coaches who played World Cups, coaches who played in professional teams, so you get the best out of the best. So but it also gives the kids an opportunity to dream, you know, not to feel that they're, you know, that this is where they're going to be at and that's it. You know, I want them to dream like myself when I was a kid. You know, my dream was to make the U.S. national team, to play professional. And sometimes you don't know how to go about on it, and so there, until you meet people and programs which will take you that direction. So for me, it's important that all the parents know about the program and understand it, so they have that option for them.
Wow, that is great.
Big.
And the level of competition out there, my
Yes.
goodness. I mean, when she just went to go try out, was it a couple months ago, we took the kids and we went down to Casa Grande, and they play against, I think Anna was up against about 150 girls, and Kane, it was the year 2000, it was like 3 years, 2010, 11, 12, something like that. And just so many kids out there. So it's just, they compete against all the kids in the state, you know, but again, just, you know, I never knew about it until, you know, Saul had told us about it. And then, yeah, just the level of competition that you're playing against, it just, it puts you.
Elevates you.
It really
your
does.
play. So I forgot to ask, Anna, what position do you play?
Center mid.
Center mid. So that's more like offense,
It's
right?
like both. It's
Both?
like offense,
Playing some defense
yeah.
and offense. And so which do you prefer? So you're playing a little bit of both. You're playing defense, you're playing a little bit of offense. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you enjoy more?
Well, I like both of them, but probably like offense.
Yeah.
But I'm usually like running all around the field, so.
You're just running all over the place. Yeah, because you're having to cover both sides, huh?
Yeah, well, it's like you go up and down to support
Yeah.
both sides.
Support the defenders and also, the ones that are.
And nice to
players
make
who
a
can
goal.
score. And nice. Yeah. Do you get to every so often? You get a shot, some shots on goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had one last weekend.
Yeah, it was a nice
weekend
goal.
with my club team.
Yes.
Yeah. So you also play on a club team,
Yeah,
and how do you enjoy that?
it's fun. So it's PSG, and,
Okay.
which stands for Paris
Paris Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain.
Uh-huh.
And so the girls there are really nice. They're fun, and the coaches are really good too.
Gotcha. And you get to
And-
travel around a lot, huh?
Yeah, well, we travel like on Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's nice to meet new people.
Mhm.
When I was at ODP, I met like so many girls,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cool to see how they all play.
Gotcha. And ODP, stands for the Olympic Development Program. So, so have you gone and participated in one tryout so far for ODP, or there have been multiple? Two.
Yeah.
Okay.
2, and they have
3 more.
another 3,
Pools.
and then from that they'll pull the players who are gonna represent the
Mhm.
state of Nevada.
Okay.
State of Nevada. State of Arizona.
Arizona. Okay.
I lived
I was
13 years in Nevada, so my head's
Gotcha.
like
Yeah.
so state of Arizona.
Uh-huh.
So
I was like, what?
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
like, so you're leaving us, Anna. Is this what you're telling us? This is why you came on this morning to say, hey,
Right.
so,
See you later.
Yeah, adios,
Going to
Arizona.
Nevada.
I'm headed to Nevada. No, that's funny. What was I going to say? So tell us a little bit about like kind of the next step. You have 3 more tryouts or where you'll be going, but then you'll be traveling where after
To
this?
Spain. So we have 3 pool tryouts,
Mhm.
and then from there they choose a state team, right? And
Yeah,
they
they do.
choose
Right.
a team for the tournament in January,
Mm-hmm.
and then in March we're going to Spain for 9 days.
9 days.
So, and so Kane, our younger one that made ODP as well,
Mhm.
because they're just smaller,
Mhm.
it wouldn't apply to them, but the ones that did make it to the pool were offered a trip to Barcelona, and it'll be for 9 days during spring break,
Mm-hmm.
and they get to play friendly competitions against other club teams in Barcelona, tour museums, the stadium,
Yeah, they get to look into the stadium where the big players, because
Yes.
that's the stadium for FC Barcelona, which
Uh-huh.
is one of the best
Yeah.
club teams in the world
Mhm.
professionally. So they get to go inside and see the dressing room and kind of have that type of exposure what the players actually go through.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
and then they get to watch a professional match out
Right.
there.
Mm-hmm.
We get a free day to go to the beach out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that one. And then they get a high school credit out of it
Oh,
when they
wow.
come back. So I thought that was pretty neat too.
Yeah.
That is
So just
really
just the whole experience I think will be
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
long
that's-
flight and
Yeah.
a little scary.
A little bit of a
Yeah.
flight. You just, I think what you do is don't sleep. Just don't sleep
Right.
before you go on the flight.
Right?
So stay up all
You're good.
night, and then hopefully you can sleep for the majority of the flight.
Yeah.
That works out good. Yeah. But it is a little bit longer, but totally worth it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a once in a lifetime experience, especially while you're still in school, to be able to go over there.
Yeah.
That'll be great. What are you looking forward to the most about going over to Spain?
Probably like meeting new people,
Mm-hmm.
like seeing how different people play like in their country,
Mm-hmm.
and just like spending time with my family.
Mm-hmm. So you've mentioned this a few times now, meeting new people. I can tell you like meeting new people. You like making new friends, meeting people. So you are a little bit more of an extrovert, not so much an introvert. When you are around new people, it isn't really that hard for you. It's a little bit easier to like just introduce yourself or make new friends because you enjoy it, huh? Meeting new people.
Yeah, well, I used to be like really shy, and
Uh-huh.
then like I guess when I got into 7th grade, since I'm in like leadership and I'm in like I always like do stuff for teachers and stuff, so I have to like speak up and talk. And like when I did ODP, I was like forced to make friends.
Like, go out there, make
joining,
friends.
joining PSG, I met like a lot of girls, and they're like really nice. But yeah, it's cool like meeting different people because everyone's different.
She has a nickname.
Oh yeah,
They call her Payson.
they call her Payson.
Yeah, when she first tried out for PSG, they're like,
Mason.
come on, Mason!
Come on, Payson.
Well, because we travel every week for her practice, since it's a club team.
Yes.
Every Wednesday we drive down to Goodyear, so that way she can practice with her team. So,
Payson.
yeah. So that's how they remembered her, because we're the only ones that travel that far. They're like, seriously, you want to come all the way over here? That's why I told Sal, you couldn't find a team like in Scottsdale?
Yeah.
Like, nope. I have to find her the best.
Yeah, no, that is great. Again, if you're just joining in or just joining us on our Facebook page, we're talking with Anna Madrid and her mom Lydia Madrid and Uncle Saul Cancino. And we're talking about Anna's acceptance or being selected for the Olympic Development Program for Soccer, which gives her the opportunity to travel to Barcelona. And she's going to be going there. When are you going over to Barcelona? On spring break, right?
Yeah, so March.
March
So
11th.
March
through the
11th.
19th.
Wow. Yeah. And now in looking at this, I know because being selected and then being told, oh, you have this opportunity, there was a cost associated with
Oh, they're like,
this.
cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
I was all excited. I'm like, yes! And then I see that and I'm like, no, wait!
But this is where you've been able to reach out to the community. You've been, looking at whether it's different fundraisers or talking to different people. And tell us a little bit about that.
So what we've basically started doing is we just made a ton of flyers and just started handing them out for donations, which actually we've gotten about $1,300 because it's roughly around $3,500 per person to go. So obviously I'll cover my cost, but I'm like, well, if we can work on Anna, like just with the community and stuff like that, because even just putting out the flyers, like how Saul was talking about, just getting the word out there, just passing out flyers and stuff like that, people are like, hey, what is this? And my number's on there, like for any questions. It's just even more exposure for ODP and things that are offered, just out in the state. So what we've started is we actually set up a table at Dan Zeisen. Say it right, Mom.
It is tricky. It's tricky.
So we do have a table set up, and then it just kind of explains everything about Anna, and then just donation boxes, and then we'll be setting one up at Tiny. So just trying to set little things up and at different restaurants and passing them out at the schools. And what we wanted to do is talk with the clients. They even said just pick a Sunday and we would do something where we would barbecue and play games and just different ways to come up with just some more money to cover her cost to Barcelona. The tricky part is her ODP, like when she has her pool trainings. Like yesterday we were out in Maricopa. So they're on Sundays because they already know a lot of these girls play club ball and their games are on Saturday. So it's kind of hard without having people freeze outside, now it's getting colder, to do it on Sunday. So we haven't thought of a date yet to do something like that because she's got another one in November, then we have Thanksgiving. So
the holiday season is real busy.
It's really, it's kind of like tough. We're like, well, what, just,
so
we haven't got a date yet, but obviously when we do, we'll kind of post it everywhere. So it's just, seeing, if the community can help out so we can get her to Barcelona.
Oh yeah, I think, heck, her nickname is Payson, so I think the town's gonna be behind her.
Exactly.
I mean, your nickname, Payson. Hey, Payson, go on, Payson.
We definitely support, just our small town. We do have a lot of good athletes from your from previous athletes to
Yeah,
our current high
correct.
school,
Mhm.
high school players right now, all the way to middle school and even younger.
Mhm.
You watch some of these kids and there's just so much potential,
Yeah.
and so
There really
just
is.
get
There's
pacing out there.
so much talent. I
Mhm.
might have to talk with Joey Klein because his daughter Ellie.
Anna played with
Yeah,
Ellie.
Ellie, is a goalie, and
That's where she started off with the
A
Sand
goalie?
Sharks.
Oh, okay,
She started
Sand
off with the
Sharks.
Sand Sharks,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
And,
I'll play with her this year too for middle school.
Gotcha. So maybe one of the ideas was, I know at his house when we would watch UFC fights, there were a few times I'd give Ellie some pointers, and I was like, "Come on, score a goal on me," and she would try and get it past me in the house there. It was a lot of fun with one of those softer practice balls. But maybe we could have a competition. Score a goal on somebody inside the. I don't know how they would go for that, but yeah, kicking soccer balls inside of Dan Zyson's
Yeah.
area.
There you go, right?
The indoor, the practice ones.
Yeah, the soft ones.
The soft ones,
The ones
yeah.
that don't break anything.
Yeah. Oh,
They
they
just
can
tip
still
over vases and
tip
and
over.
break.
Oh
I was
yeah,
kidding.
glasses. I know Sunday
Off of my
glasses
experience.
and milkshake glasses. It's like, oh my gosh. No, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I'm sure they'll come up with something, and then other fundraisers or whatever you do, I know will be announced and put out there.
Yeah.
So I feel like you already have a lot of support from people in the community, and you'll get even more as time goes on and as more people find out about it.
Exactly.
Because it is just again an amazing opportunity for you, and also just great for Payson and everyone else in Payson, young players that will see what you did and look up to you and say, oh my gosh, I wanna do that. I wanna participate in that program or.
Right. And that's what's important. I remember going through the program, and I remember the older kids in my age group, they were going, playing with the state team, their regional team, and that's kind of how things went. I told my coach, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to travel like he does.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, go for the trail. And I'm like, okay, then I'm going to do that. I was scared, don't get me wrong. But
Yeah.
you get there and you start getting, but it was those older people which really gave me the drive
Mm-hmm.
to want to do what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's important. Someone has to take those steps in order for other people to come behind
Mm-hmm.
and kind of clear the path in order for those other people to come and say, I can do that. If you can do that, I can do that.
Yes.
So
What have you added, or what has changed as far as like your practice, like your regimen, or adding different things, conditioning? Have you kind of started to do more in preparation for this?
I have a whole schedule for her throughout the week. So
Yeah.
she's
Usually-
always busy.
So tell us, there you go. Tell us a little bit about the schedule and what have you been doing?
It's a lot. So we do conditioning
Uh huh.
and we run the trail.
Mm-hmm.
We do sprints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It sucks. We do. We do
She'll love me
training. Sometimes
later
I
on.
train with other people,
Uh huh.
but I usually train by myself or with my brother.
Okay.
And so that's like, how many times do we train? Like 4
We
to 5 times a week.
4 to 5. We train 4, and then you have
And then on Wednesday we
Wednesday,
go to
and then you have a game.
Goodyear.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturdays I usually have games.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice when I don't.
Okay.
And
You
then
get a little day off, huh?
yeah, and then
Okay.
so Fridays we train, and then I usually like watch my brother's football game,
Okay.
and then sometimes on Saturday I'll watch my little brother's soccer games,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess whenever I have time I hang out with my friends or family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is like from 3 to 5,
Uh huh.
once a week.
Yeah.
she's very dedicated to the sport. That's one thing I could say from Anna is that I don't have to push her. She
Mhm.
pushes me,
Mm-hmm.
which she's the one texting me saying, when are we going to train? When are we going to train? And it got to the point I'm like, I'm going to set up the whole week
Mhm.
for training,
Yeah.
because then I'm organizing my life, and then she's organizing her life, what needs to be done, what time she has with her friends and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing I can say about Anna is she's a very dedicated individual.
Mhm.
Like, it's kind of hard
And
to
through all
find
this, she's
someone
managed
like
to
that.
keep straight A's.
Nice. There we go.
Well, to be real, I actually have 1B right now.
Okay. To be real. There you go. And she's funny.
We're like, we'll
can't
talk about that
lie.
after this
Yeah,
interview.
well, you know, but it's a high B. It's
It's a
real
high B.
close
It
to
is.
an
It's
A.
actually
It's a
Borderline.
high B. I know. We have those conversations with my son too. It's a high B.
Right, right.
Okay, it's a high B. All right. No, that's good. Have a well, your sister Eileen watching, Sergio as well, your brother, and
He said he
Danielle.
wouldn't watch.
He said he wouldn't watch.
Oh.
He is. We
He's
know
being
he's
a big
watching.
brother.
You know, we see it right here.
He's being a big brother.
Yeah,
Same
he
thing
tries
as-
to.
He doesn't love you, but he does.
I wasn't watching.
He's
Yeah, you
like,
were.
he's like, I'm not related to you today.
Yes, you are, Sergio. Okay, you're her big brother, and everyone knows it now. So, haha. Yeah, good. Yeah, good try. And also Danielle Hogue. She said, "Woohoo! Way to go, Anna." So.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Eileen now saying hi. We'll see if Sergio, if you don't say hi to your sister, I'm going to keep saying your name over and over. So you better say hi with a heart to your sister, or else I'm just going to keep saying Sergio Madrid. And yep, that's her brother, Sergio Madrid. So waiting for the hi. No. Yeah, it sounds like you're going to have a great time over there, and it is. I think that's necessary, like you were saying, that you have to have a young person, a young athlete that is dedicated, because to constantly be, you know, if you have to be on them and tell them, come on, let's do this, you have to wonder, you know, is their heart really in it?
Yeah,
Do they have that desire?
Right, right. So, and that's one thing that's important, I think, and shout out to her coach, David. David
Clough.
Clough.
David Clough, yeah.
You know, he
Yes.
started these girls at a young age,
Mhm.
and one thing that's very important, that he was able to create that passion for them,
Mhm.
which at that young age,
Yes.
it's so important,
Mhm.
because that if you create that with them, then they'll self want to do the sport. So shout out to him, because I know he's a very dedicated coach, and
Yeah.
he's done a lot in the soccer community as well.
Yeah.
So, but that's important.
And Coach Clough, he reminds me, you know, he reminds me of Mike McDaniel, the Dolphins head coach, where he just doesn't look like the coach. And even we had him in here and interviewing him, and he's like, you know, doesn't have that real deep background in soccer, but you can
Yeah.
tell he does do an incredible job
He does.
at player development and just team building and really encouraging the girls
Mhm.
and bringing the best out of them,
Absolutely.
even though he doesn't have that background, you know, strong background in soccer. And he'll admit it. He even said, you know, because I asked, well, do you play soccer? No. And he's like, a lot of videos, a lot of YouTube. And,
Yeah, give yourself knowledge. That's
yeah.
important.
Very
but-
patient.
very patient, but I heard, you know, from the girls, you know, multiple girls and parents, just how impressed they are with him, and they appreciate his dedication to the
Absolutely.
girls and just everything he's done for them.
Yeah, he's a great coach, and he's not just a great coach. He's a teacher too,
Mm-hmm.
and he balances like a lot of stuff. So
Does he throw like science at you while you're out there on the field? I mean, and
No.
like quiz you? Okay, that's good. All of a sudden, out of the blue, to get your
Right.
mind off it, you know.
You gotta be
he throws-
90 degrees.
he could
Yeah. Yeah, all the layers of the earth, go.
Pick up the ball at 90 degrees.
Oh boy, that's great.
Yeah.
So it is. It's 10:30. Hey, half an hour, just like that. But so much fun talking with you, Anna. And thank you so much for.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming in and sharing. And what is the best way if people want to contribute, if they want to donate to help Anna get to Barcelona?
There is something on Facebook. So like under Eileen Saldana, like under her or my name, we have it all displayed on there. And so if they wanted to do a direct donation, they can find us on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and then under there's a link on there, and whatever they donate, it contributes 100% to World Strides, who's the the company that's putting everything together in Barcelona. And so, yeah, everything would go directly into her account. And you can write something on there or however you want to do it. Or, like I said, even just around the community, around town, you'll start seeing donation boxes and, the restaurants and stuff. So, or if you see flyers on your car, don't get mad. So
pictures, they'll have Anna's face right there.
So, there'll probably be a bunch of flyers, mostly at the soccer games. On Saturday mornings and stuff, so.
And it's awesome, she's representing Payson, heck, her nickname's Payson, she's running around on the soccer field out there. And we'll ask Eileen to post a link on this live video that will be on our Facebook page, so we can put a link there. We'll put one on our Facebook page as well, so people can know exactly where to go to help out.
Exactly. There's a lot of Madrids in town, so they can find somebody between Sergio Madrid.
And Eileen says, "I got you." All right. I still haven't seen a heart from Sergio though. I don't know.
He knows I'm his favorite.
He knows that.
Eileen.
He scores a touchdown Friday, and I don't know. He thinks he doesn't have to say I love you. What's the deal? All right. Well, thank you. So
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you again, Anna. You are so welcome, and thank you everyone for watching and also listening. And a big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our Community Spotlight program. Time to get back to the music with some Led Zeppelin, Bruce Springsteen, Tracy Chapman, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service.
KRIM weather forecast for Payson and surrounding areas.
There we go.
That was awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
I appreciate everything.
You are so welcome. Hey, thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you later.